there, it's Cherie from Cherie's Crafty Girls. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make a beautiful card using the Eastern Palace stamp set and thin lid set. It's a beautiful, absolutely beautiful set. Although it looks quite plain here, it's so versatile, it's unbelievable. So I'm not going to make this, my mind's gone completely blank. This doily shape, I've actually cut out this one. And it's a fantastic set because there's so many different things you can do with it. I used this one, and then I'm trying to work this one out, then I put that set on there, and then I used whichever one I fancied in the centre, and then I put that through my big shot, and that's what made this doily. And to make this one, I used this outside framelit, which gives you the beautiful flowery edge, and then I used that, and then that on the inside, and put that through my big shot, and that is what made this doily. So you have so many mix and match sets there, and then when you turn it over, you have all these. The possibilities are absolutely endless. Well, that's how I made this doily and that doily. So we're going to start by getting a card base, and I take a normal A4 cardstock, and then I cut it down at 5 7/8. Oops, that moved. And that gives me two beautiful card bases. And then I go at 4 1/8, score it at 4 1/8. And that gives me the centre of my card. So we just fold that over, and that gives me my card base. And that one I will do later. And then I'm going to use a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and this measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8, and that is going to be my layer on top, like so. And now to stamp it, which I think, see, it doesn't look much there, but when you start mixing and matching, it's absolutely fantastic. So I'm now going to try and find my dapper denim. That seems to have moved. Let me just put it over a bit. Where's my dapper denim? My dapper denim for one of the stamps, and that is the spots. So we'll put him on a B block, and then let's do that first, shall we, so we won't get ahead of ourselves. So just ink it up, and I'm just, let's see, now that's 3 3/4, so that's, I don't know, let's have a look on, that's 4, so we're going to roughly go in the centre-ish. It doesn't matter if it's not exact, and that's going to be our first one. And then I'm just going to perhaps join the dots and pop it across, so it's not a bad match, is that? And then I'm just going to go and join the point. Sorry if my head is in the way. Point to point as best you can. Sorry if my head is in the way. And then we're just going to do that all the way across, and we do exactly the same at the top. So I'm just semi marking it like so, and again I'm just going to pop that like that, and the same there, and then we're just going to meet the points. And I think that makes a lovely pattern, just like that. So I'm going to clean my block and pop that one away, and then I'm going to bring this one out. And for that one I am going to use the new in colour Lemon Lime Twist. I wasn't very keen on this, but it's really growing on me. So we ink it up. Now you can put it up or down, whichever way you fancy. I'm going to go, that one I did the dome at the top. I'm going to go the other way around, I think, this time. Oh, I haven't put that very even. I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that, hubby came in. So ink up your next stamp, and we're just going to pop that in the centre there, like so. And I'm just going to bring in a little bit of stamp paper, because we're just going to do half on there and half on there, and repeat underneath. And clean the block. And then a stamp and scrub. And pop that one away as well. In there. Put that one out of the way. So that is the basis of the card. This one's going down, that one's going up. And then all we're going to do is pop our doily in the centre. And I'm using the fine tip glue pen. I'm just popping a little bit of glue around the outside, and just a little bit around there, and then a little bit just around the edge to hold it in place. Oops. There we are, and then pop that in the centre. Hold that down just for a second. And then, excuse me, I'm going to use some gold thread. I'll cut that in a minute. First of all, I'm going to use just an inch strip, and if I can find my banner triple, and we're going to pop that in and punch one end, and I'm going to use the thank you. So just find thank you. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just thank you. There we go. There's one in the middle. Pop that on our block. So I want it nice and straight. Oh, trying to straighten it and sticking to my finger. Nope. And tap it down, or you could use a lime. Should I use a lime? I think I'm actually going to use the lemon lime. And I'm going to pop that. I'm going to leave. I'm going to use an A block and a little floret. And that'll do, I think, in the Dapper Denim. I'm just going to pop him there. Then the thank you. And then the floret again. There. So we just clean those. Pop them away. So, put the inks away so you don't get covered. I'm just going to trim that off a little way. Something like that. Put that in. Oh, it's a little bit out. So do it on the other side. And do that all again. It's what I should have done in the first place, shouldn't I? Really have cut it and then stamped it. Would have been a lot easier. Trying to be clever and it didn't work, did it? So we just pop your florets there. And thank you. In the centre. Clean everything up. And there we are. And so I'm going to use some of this lovely gold thread. I'm just going to wrap it around my fingers a good couple of times. There we go. I don't know, what do we reckon? That'll do. Trim. And then I'm just going to get a dimension. One, two. Take the backing off. And then I'm just going to stick that onto the back, like so. I'm just going to trim that in because it looks a bit tatty there. And then pop that in the centre of my card. And then I'm just simply going to pop that with some Tombow. You can use snail, or you could use your fast fuse or your sticky strip. Entirely up to you. I like the little bit of wiggle room that gives me. Making sure that it's the right way, and then I just pop that on the front, and there we are. I think they're absolutely beautiful, and honestly, if you want to invest in a bundle with thinlits and the papers, the dies, the stamp set, this really is a fantastic investment. When I first saw it, I wasn't that keen, but I really do love it now. It's so versatile. Well, until next time, take care. Bye.